the social impact project for me will forever be like the best experience of my life. One of the things I have always been passionate about is education. When I talk about education, I'm not referring to the mere studying of subjects, but the whole process of learning. This makes my heart smile, and it's amazing that I wrote this in the essay because it's still so much very true today. There's a couple of things that happened the past year that really put me in the direction that I think I was intending in the essay, which are the first one. I launched my own startup that helps unprivileged students get a proper education. And by education, I not only mean, studying, because studying was already accessible in Italy, which is my country, but I want them to be able to earn money to spend on extracurricular activities, because I think are the core of the learning experience when you are in your 20s. So I want people to be able to experience these kind of experiences so that they can then become better people through education. And the second one is that I became just recently a social impact project coach for ESMT. Now I'm helping 4 teams that have decided to spend their time supporting organizations all over the world in their mission to empower students to have a better education. The reason why I'm choosing ESMT Berlin as my learning hub is because I want to be surrounded by inspiring people with complete different backgrounds from mine. I made the right choice, now I can say. During my time at ESMT, we had, of course, lessons, we had internship, we had a lot of different things, and we also had workshops. One of these was about storytelling. And I can't express how impressed I was by everyone's story. And you can really see that ESMT made an amazing job in picking the right people for that master at the time. And that experience, that workshop was for me the moment I realized, okay, I'm in the right place. The specialization in entrepreneurship and innovation and the social impact project would help me become the person and professional I have always dreamed to be. We actually had a class that was called Startup Challenge, where you had to come up with an idea, and then you would have to develop your idea for the entire course. And then at the end, the exam was pitching the idea in front of investors. So we actually had investors listening to us talking about this, and to me, it was incredible, because the idea that I came up with was a very early stage version of what now is my startup. I joined for the social impact project, but I could not imagine that the experience would be so great. I traveled during COVID to St. Lucia, a very small island in the Caribbean, with a dear friend of mine that was my colleague and then became my friend during the trip, of course. And we helped an organization, Raise Your Voice, that advocates for women who suffered domestic violence. So for 5 weeks, our goal was to be there for them and understanding how to be helpful while managing all the difficulties of being on a small island in the Caribbean during a pandemic. Whenever someone asks me what is the best thing about ESMT, or should I go to ESMT, I try to tell them, is there another organization in the world that would teach you business and then would teach you how to apply it to an NGO? And usually then they apply to ESMT.